Okay, hi YouTube. Hello, welcome in everyone. My name is Mariah. I also go by Paging Moo here. This is my first ever YouTube video. I'm a little nervous. You can probably tell. I'm also very excited. So for the first ever video, we are going to pick our October TBR with Chip the TBR cup. So I have a bunch of TBR prompts in here for us to choose from to help build our TBR. I do already have one book on my TBR right now, and we'll get to that at the end and I'll let y'all know what it is. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's see what our first prompt is gonna be. And I don't really remember what's in here because I made these last month. And so yeah, we'll see. I don't think I remember what I put in here. We're gonna do 7 of these because I usually only read about 5 books in a month and I like to have some options. So maybe we'll do 8. Maybe we'll throw another one in. Okay, so I'm currently in the middle of a couple series right now, so I actually threw in like 2 titles of like the first group of series that I'm like in the middle of that I started first. And so my first prompt was The Sea Witch by Katie Roberts. I'm in the middle of the Wicked Villain series, so one second, let me grab it. Okay, so the first book on our TBR is The Sea Witch by Katie Roberts. This is the 5th book in the Wicked Villain series, so after this one I'll only have one more left, which makes me super happy to wrap up a series because I've only ever read one complete series. Yeah, bit inconsistent, so I'm excited. Let's see what our next prompt is going to be. I swear they're everywhere. Okay, so this one says takes place in another world. Takes place in... Oh my gosh, wait a second. I know what I want. This book I have had on my TBR since I saw the 2nd book come out, and I was like, okay, I think this is going to be something I'm into. I actually saw the author came up on my TikTok For You page, and they were like, oh, mine is like Hunger Games meets this, and I am a fiend for Hunger Games, as you can see. Hunger Games is like right up here. So Lightlark by Alex Esther. I've had this on my TBR for a very long time. I am needing to get to this because I believe the final book comes out eventually, and I don't know if it's the final book or not, but I know it's the 3rd book in this series, so I got some catching up to do. And I've heard great things about this, and I also heard the nickname that one of the guys gives her is like Heart Eater or something like that, so I need to know what that's about as well. Going in for prompt number 3. Yeah, we'll go with this one. This one looks cute. They all look... Okay, here we go. Favorite color on the cover. Okay, so here's the thing about me. My favorite color is a mint green. How many covers are mint green? I think I'm gonna end up reading Didn't See That Coming. I didn't think this would be so hard. Like when I made this prompt, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with Didn't See That Coming. This is supposed to be a cute little like YA, like hidden identity, friends to lovers. I'm pretty sure they're both gamers. They're online friends. She goes to a different school and turns out he goes to that school as well. Oh, and did I mention that everyone online thinks that she is a guy? Because women in the online world in video games, it can be brutal. As one who does it, it can be brutal. So we'll add this. At this point, I just don't even know what this TBR is gonna come out to be. I'm a little nervous at this point. So this is prompt number 4. And it is a sad book. Oh no. I've been putting this sad book off particularly for a while now, and I just need to pull the plug and read it. You Reach Sam by Dustin, I think it's Tahoe? I'm so sorry. This is pretty much another YA book. He has recently dropped his second book, which is another sad, emotional book. But basically, this is like, what if you had the chance to say goodbye after you already lost that person? So I just know this is gonna make me an emotional wreck. I think this is number 5. I'm trying to get some good ones. Book Talker recommendation. Oh. This one I'm actually gonna pull How Does It Feel? I feel like I see this a lot on TikTok right now. There is a book talker that I follow who actually shared the other day that she really loved this book so much that she showed off her special edition and all the different editions she has of this book, because she loved it so much. She immediately went after reading it and found all those. So I'm added to the list. The author was really sweet. I actually have this signed. I went to a book signing and the author was there. So it's actually signed. So I think if I love this, it will just make it like so much more for me. Number 6. Number 6. A pink cover. Oh my goodness. Okay. It is finally time. I have been waiting for the fall season to read Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This book just screams like, read me during fall. I know it's a summer camp book, okay? You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. But tell me this book does not say read me during the sunset and the fall leaves, making a s'more. It gives that vibe. And I loved Icebreaker. Icebreaker was like a guilty pleasure for me. I absolutely devoured that book. So I've heard this is better than Icebreaker. So I just have to. This is gonna be prompt number 7. This may be our last. We'll see. I dropped one, but he just wanted it. So, you know. Fairy tale retelling. Oh, this is not good. This is not. The Sea Witch was like my fairy tale retelling. I don't have one. I don't have one. Except for A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, right? That's what I've heard. That's what everyone says. I actually don't want to start this series. I've been putting it off. I'm scared of it. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm afraid I'm gonna be like one of the only people who doesn't like it, and that's why I've been putting it off. This series just terrifies me. Some of the books in this series look absolutely massive. Like this is a thick book for me. Like this scares me already. So like it's going on the TBR list, but I don't know if she's gonna get read this month. And because of that, we're gonna do another one. No, I might do this yellow one because the yellow one, I've drawn a lot of pink ones. A one-word title. Okay, this opens the door for a lot, which I'm happy about. Sinner by Sierra Simone. I read Priest by Sierra Simone. I absolutely devoured that book. It was a 4-star read for me, but so close to a 5-star read. Like it made me question things about myself. It was so good. I still think about it all the time. I want to get Midnight Mass because it's like a continuation of Poppy and Tyler's story, and I absolutely just need that. But Sinner is next in the series. This is about one of the brothers. I'm not sure the name of which one, but I'm pretty sure it's that, and then it involves a best friend's like sister that is going to be a nun in the future, or trying to be in everything, and like before that happens she's wanting to explore some things. So yeah, I got an arc of Frigid, and this is the author from Blood and Ash, so I'm gonna add it to my TBR. It comes out in November, so we'll see what happens. And lastly is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I'm actually in the middle of this right now. I'm not even halfway through, but I am a good amount in, so I've already started this, so it's definitely gonna go on the TBR. Okay, and this is our October TBR. Very ambitious, probably not gonna happen, but got lots of options and a variety, so we'll see what happens.